Hello friends, welcome to the JavaScript concept tutorial. Today we will learn about this keyword in JavaScript. This keyword in JavaScript is very important because every bit of code that we write in the JavaScript, somewhere there is this keyword. So it's become very important to know about this keyword. The concept of this keyword is also important for our interview preparation. So today we have decided to learn about this keyword. We will go about the basics of this keyword. So actually, what is this keyword? What it represents? What is the value of this keyword? So basically, this keyword in JavaScript represents an object. It represents an object. And that object will be associated with current executing code. So any bit of code that is executing in the JavaScript is associated with an object. So that object will be or you can say represented using represented by this keyword in JavaScript. So to understand this keyword, we need to write a program. So practical is more important to understand any concept in the JavaScript. So today we will see this keyword, the value of this keyword, how the value of this keyword is decided in the global context and in the function context. So what will be the value of this keyword in global context and inside the function context? So let us start. So here we have opened jsfiddle.net, very good platform to practice JavaScript. So here it is HTML interface, JavaScript interface, CSS interface, and this is the result portion. Here our result will be displayed, but I will also use console of the Chrome to see the result. So let us start this keyword. So suppose we have not written any function, we have not written any code, and directly try to console.log this. So what is the value you are expecting here of this keyword here? So since we have not written any function, this keyword here is outside of any function. It is free. It is not inside any function. So you can say that this here is in global context. It is globally. It is in global area. So if you try to get this value of this here, try to run this one, what you will get? So we are getting window object here. So this keyword here, console.log this, represents window object of the browser. So this keyword here is outside of any function. It is not inside any function. So it is free. It is in global context. So whenever this keyword is in global context, it represents the window object of the browser. So here we get the window object. So here we got the window object, and this window object has several methods attached to it. You can see here alert, blur, and all types of methods or function attached to this keyword, this window object. And this keyword represents here window object in the global context. So you can also write a little bit of more code to understand. Suppose this is equal to window right here, window, and try to run this code. What you are expecting? What will be the result? So it is false. Sorry, we have written a window right here. True. So this is equal to window. That means this is the object, and this keyword currently representing this window object. So this triple equals to window results into true. Oh, that's true. Good. Now, so this we are talking about the global context, the value of this keyword in JavaScript. Now, suppose you write a function myfunc. Yes, no problem. Myfunc console.log this. Now we are calling this function from here. Try to call this function myfunc. What will be the value of this here? Try to pause the video and think about what will be the result of this keyword here. So since one more important things about this keyword in JavaScript, that in most of the cases the value of this keyword is determined by how we call a function. So here how we are calling the function, we have a function myfunc, and we are calling this way from the global context. We are calling myfunc from the global context, not from anywhere else. So what will be the value of this here? Since we are calling this function myfunc from the global context from here on, so the value of this should be global object, that is window. So see here, again we got the window object here. So the value of this in case of function context is decided or determined that how a function is called. So here you are calling the function from the global context, so we are getting the value of this as a global object. So here global object currently is window object and nothing else. So this was about this keyword in JavaScript in global context. Now let us discuss about this keyword in function context. What will be the value of this keyword in function context? So remove this one. Now we have myfunc. Take an object where my obj is equal to take some properties here. A is equal to 1, b colon 2, so and c colon 3. So we have so we have taken an object my obj with 3 properties a, b and c, value 1, 2, 3. Now we will use this object my obj to call this my function. Okay, so how we will call this function using this object? So now call myfunc func myfunc dot call. We are using the call methodology of calling the function of JavaScript and pass this object, this my obj here. Now see here what happens. We are calling this my func using call method of JavaScript. So what does call method does here? We will give a brief introduction of call so that we can understand the concept here. So in JavaScript you can call any method using call method also of the JavaScript provided by inbuilt method JavaScript myfunc.call. Using the call method you can bind an object. You can the first parameter of the call method is object, the reference object you are passing through. So we are calling myfunc with my obj, passing my obj. So now try to console.log here, console.log this. So what will be the value of this keyword here? Since we have defined an object my obj, our own object, and we are calling myfunc by passing my own object my obj. That means this function myfunc is called upon my obj. So what will be the value of this here? This is, remember, this is the function context. This is the function context, and we are not using any other object, but we are calling myfunc using our own object, our own created object my obj with three properties a, b and c. So what will be the value of this keyword here? So try to console. So see here what we are getting. We are getting our own object 1 2 3. We are this time we are not getting window object, because at this point of time we are calling myfunc with our own created object my obj. So now this keyword is representing here my obj. This keyword is representing here my obj. So this keyword has the reference of my obj. So now you can say that the value of this here is decided how we call a function in JavaScript. So at this point of time we are calling the function using my obj as our first parameter while calling myfunc. So this myfunc, this my obj is my obj object is attached to this function. So now whenever we console.log this keyword inside this myfunc, this keyword here represents the my obj object, my obj objects. Since you are calling with the my obj, we are passing my obj, myfunc.call my obj. So friend, I think you must have some ideas, good idea about this keyword in JavaScript. For the in our next lecture we will go deeper into this keyword, about this keyword in JavaScript. Till then, this is enough. I recommend you to practice this concept. Till then, I will prepare for the next lecture, dive deeper into this keyword of JavaScript. This keyword is very advanced topic, very good topic. So we will cover a lot of things about this keyword in our next lecture. Till then, practice. If you like my video, subscribe my channel, like my video, and comment in the comment box. We'll see you soon in the next lecture. Thanks a lot for watching my video.